3-2 Spider. Ready, ready. Here we go. Slab. Get set, get set. Set. Hut. Ready, ready. Set. Ready. Moves. Yeah. 325. Ready. 29 Philly. Yeah.
Wideouts now clustered. They're going to the air on the first play. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Gets rid of it on the move. The pass is caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's not going to be enough.
Ready up.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's a crucial play to keep them out of danger there. A 1st down now at their own 12. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Picks it up himself and still going. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a quarterback keeper. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning. What a hit there on
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And he's forced out of bounds with the defense. You're just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays.
So first play of the coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable 2nd down and 2 for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
How about that? Big-time call by the quarterback there to keep it on 4th down just to get what they needed to stay on the field. That is a gutsy call by the offensive coordinator.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. 4 receivers on the field. Will they take a shot here on 2nd and inches? He's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback keeps the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And they'll give it to the back. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Aggies!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On a pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
He makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Sometimes you find that.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Running through the tackle. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
On the move now. Took contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So incomplete pass on second down sets up a third and inches. Quarterback still with the football. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. And that pass falls incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. It's a short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. He's going to take... Ah, here he goes. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Aggies are going to cash in here in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get out.
First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And the ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense...
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see...
And it's hauled in way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense, deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. On the move now. Using his... breaks into the clear. Oh, and it's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession number ended in a fumble. Wrapped down the middle. It's Armstrong. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46.
Let's go!
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until...
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's got him on a crossing route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong. And the defense wraps him up. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. The junior tried to take a shot, but overthrows his man. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a third and 9 down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Finds his man. It's Williams. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 40. QB tries it again here on second and 10. It's a deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Armstrong. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw again. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Aggies trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Looking for a man. Snags the quick throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. On the run, fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Stands in and takes the hit. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Fires left. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's got it on the move. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting...
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
3rd and short like that on your own side of...
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds his man. It's Norman. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. We reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pringle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Aggie! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Throwing on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. These two old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Right, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago, but since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That's a really good...
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down.
You know, and I think a more accurate throw gives him a chance to catch that and strike.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab on the outside. Running free. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Buying some time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And it's incomplete on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. On the run, deep down the right side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll send the back in motion. On third down, going up top. Buys a little time. Hit as he throws. And it's picked off for the third time today.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's third and long. You know it.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Kringle. Makes the stop at the 32, and he picks up 10 on that play.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Now adjusting. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Touchdown, Aggie. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it inside the 25. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to take off. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Trying play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback moving. Trying to make that. Oh, he's got some space. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And ball security is starting to be...
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Steps away to find some room. Running to Green. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. From the gun on third down. Still looking on the move. And the missed connection on third down.
Well, that one fell incomplete, but they know they're only one big completion away here from getting that field goal they need so bad. They have time to get a first down, clock it, or use the sideline to stop the clock and put them in position to win this game.
And that decision will... From the old SWC to the SEC, this rivalry has remained strong, and in this one, the Hawks were too much for the Aggies to handle. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks in that one.